What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the RWL, or the Retreat. Oh, I said it again. The Retreat Wi-Fi League. Very hard to say really quickly. Notable things. This is Nick. He is the owner of the Missouri Magnezones. We have played him many times before, and he was a part of both of our MBL championships. He's one of my favorite people to play with, to talk to, and to overall the favorite in the community by far. A couple things he didn't bring on his team that I thought were very interesting were no Salazzle, no Type Null, and no Mimikyu. As that was wild in my opinion, as I kind of felt all three of those could do work against my team. And thankfully I did not have to play any of those. Now, I don't know if some of you might remember, some of you might not. The last time we played Nick was in LPL in the last season, and he actually 6-0'd us with Mega Gyarados, and look who's back. Right there. Yikes. Okay. So I'll go into some of the prep for the team, not going to go through all of it. We do have a basic Mega Pidgeot. We have a mostly bulk Sylveon. We have an extremely bulky Fortress. A typical Choice Scarf Ditto. Excuse me. And you will find out what the Hawlucha and the Zeraora sets are shortly. Now, I felt like leading Mega Pidgeot was the right play, as if he led anything but Nihilego, I could either fire off huge Hurricanes, Heat Waves, or if I didn't like the matchup, I'd outspeed and click U-turn. But he does lead with Nihilego, and if this thing is like Choice Scarf Power Gem, I am dead meat, so I have to swap out here without getting my Mega up, which really sucks. As he goes for, when I go into Dittos, it's really my only switch into this thing's Power Gem, to be honest, as I didn't want to take damage on anything else, and I just wanted to use this Ditto to scout out his set and see what was going on. As he clicks Protect, and I was like, oh, okay, and his set is extremely weird, so I go ahead and I click Stealth Rocks here, as he has like Stealth Rocks, a Hidden Power, Grass Knot, and Protect, and I was like, this is a wild set for Nihilego. It's definitely a Ditto, like a counter kind of thing. So I go ahead and swap out. I don't know if it's HP Fire or HP Ground to kind of bust my own Scarf Ditto Nihilego kind of situation. Oh, it can't be Ground. I take it back. It's probably HP Fire. So he goes ahead and he clicks HP Fire here, as he really didn't have anything to hit my Nihilego or any other mons coming in that wasn't Fortress, in my opinion. So I see this as a free opportunity to click a bulk up with Hawlucha instead of like a Swords Dance or anything like that. And so I'm calcing everything, and no matter what he hits me with here, it will activate my Citrus Berry, get me my Unburden, and I can swap out. As he misses a Thunder Fang here, which this is kind of big, as we get a second bulk up off. Either way, we were getting the bulk ups off, and either way, we were going to get this next turn off as well, but we would have been faster. We would not have taken damage on our Hawlucha. Like, it would have been the same HP, and we still would have lost our Unburden, so in my opinion, the first miss meant nothing, as it's the same outcome. It's just a turn in reverse kind of thing. And actually, we would have baton passed, which is crazy because we can pass stats in this league. We would have baton passed into our Zeraora, so we actually would have gotten HP back if it had played in the reverse. So it actually would have been better in his favor if he had, or in our favor if he had landed that Thunder Fang. Now, I am a +2/+2 Zeraora. I just fire off a Fire Punch into his Durant as he switches into Latios, which is a pretty good play, but this thing's now down to about half. It did not matter, as he's not Scarfed and Knockoff. Even without an item or a Z move, which it does have a Z move on it, always O-code from full after the rocks were there. So he sends in this Raikou, and Knockoff does not kill from this range. None of my moves do, but Knockoff does do a clean chunk of damage. Does like 90% or so. And I get a crit, which in my opinion does not matter, as he said he was clicking Aura Sphere here, but I am Assault Vested Zeraora, so that only did about 15 to 20%, which he switches this Durant back in, and I was like, okay, well, this thing still can do nothing to me unless he gets a crit. I'm still just going to click Fire Punch here, as he reveals himself to be Choice Scarfed, and I'm like, oh my god, if he got the crit here, that could have been horrifying. As thankfully he does not, and we do fire off the Fire Punch to take out the Durant. Now he sends in his Gyarados, which is Intimidate, and I was like, that's interesting. I wonder why he wasn't switching this thing in on the regular, but to lower my attack. But maybe he thought I still had bulk up on this thing, as he doesn't know my full set. As I just want to fire off a Plasma Fists, as it does massive amount of damage to anything else left on his team. Some things might get 2-hit KO'd, but that's fine. As I know, like this Nihilego, for instance, has absolutely 0 to hit me with. And that is such a good looking move. Oh my god. So I fired off a Plasma Fist, which takes out the Nihilego, even at just +1. Zero Aura coming through. This is #1 pick right here for our team, as Gyarados comes in to intimidate us down one more time. As he's taken enough Stealth Rocks damage that it doesn't really matter. We even could click our 4th move, which I'm not going to say what it is. But Plasma Fist does pick up a KO at this point, as I think even at -1, if he was to make the swap again, we still would have picked up the KO on with Plasma Fists. So it really did not matter at this point, I don't believe. So we do fire off a Plasma Fist and pick up the KO. Oh man, that is such a good... Oh, I love that. That's one of the main reasons I wanted to draft this thing, because I love how that looks like in Wi-Fi. In 4K especially too. Now he sends in the Swellow, and interestingly enough, if Zero Aura ever died, this Swellow could have potentially just plowed through our team. I mean, just could have demolished our team, as this was a mixed guts set. So Facade basically either O-code or 2-hit KO'd every single mon on our team, and the only way we could have stopped it was with Sylveon, but he could have just swapped out. But does not matter, as we go ahead and pick up the final KO, and that is a 6-0 sweep. All 6 kills going to Zero Aura. So Zero Aura quickly leaping out to MVP of the season already. And we do take a quick leap into first place in the so far. Not all the battles have been done, of course, but it's gonna be kind of hard to beat a 6-0. I'm sorry it had to be that way, Nick, but you 6-0'd me last time, buddy. That's all I gotta say. Going through the hacks, I don't think that it was all that important. The Thunderfang miss actually helped him over me. It actually helped him just a hair more, instead of me being a full HP Zero Aura. And him not knowing that I was Assault Vest, the Aura Sphere really didn't matter either, as I would have done about 15%, and he had nothing that outsped and that could live another hit at that point. Or even if it lived hits, nothing could KO me at that point. Like Nihilego didn't have a move to hit me. Durant could not live 1 hit, even though it did outspeed and did hit me once. It died after that to almost any move I clicked. Swellow did not live a hit, and Latios did not live a hit either. And I believe Latios could have possibly died to Plasma Fists at that range, because at that time I was at +2, which I can actually check real quick. +2 attack, Latios. No idea what its set was. I didn't get that information, but yeah, Plasma Fist even could have taken that thing out. So I could have just spammed Plasma Fists to kill the rest of his team as well. If you guys are hyped for the start of this season, as we are starting out 1-0 +6, that's really helpful for our goal of starting at least 2-2, or at best I'm hoping for like a 3-1, as I'm not very optimistic about that 4-0 start, but hopefully we can keep up this win streak. I hope you guys have enjoyed this battle. I know it was kind of quick. My prep didn't get well. I did prep for this. I felt like it would be a little bit later game, and I felt like I was only going to get to +1 with my bulk ups, but getting into that +2 really helped the sweep, especially when he had an Intimidate Gyarados. Oh, and these Stealth Rocks. These Stealth Rocks helped out immensely, as I did not bring Stealth Rocks this week. And so Ditto and Hawlucha coming in with the assists were so extremely helpful. Give Nick some love in the comments. Poor guy got 6-0 week 1 after taking a break from Mons for a while. And he did not know during the battle that baton passing boosts was legal. He did not know that in prep or in the battle, and so when he saw the baton pass, he was not very happy, and that is very understandable. I mean, it's not a normally allowed thing, and so it's not something you usually would look for. I noticed it early on in the draft, and so I said I have to build around this, especially when I picked up Zero Aura. I was like, I want to find a way to boost Zero Aura stats, and I think that's a good showing here as to what Hawlucha can do without a Tapu, especially when people were saying it was a weird pick for our team. But this is basically what I envisioned with this Hawlucha. So if you guys have enjoyed this, please drop a like down below and tell me what you think about this 6.0 and about Zero Aura specifically in Wi-Fi. How amazing it looks in 4K. I love it so much, and I hope you guys do too. See you guys in week 2.